Hi, what up, Kings? So today I'm gonna take you through a full shoulder and arm workout. We're gonna start with shoulders. The shoulders really emphasizes like a proper V taper. It makes you look really good. So I like to do that in the beginning when you're the most fresh and you can expend the most energy on it. Then we're gonna move on to triceps. The triceps are the biggest part of the arm. And then we're gonna move on to biceps. So about 4 exercises of each. We're gonna start with the lying lateral raise, cuffed. Cable was set up a little too high. I like to have it basically whenever you come all the way down, keep it close to your waist. Mine was a little bit higher, so it was a little bit of a different angle. I'm gonna put it down 1, and then we're gonna go again. I'm gonna do a total of 3 sets, really going high reps just because the shoulders are so finicky. You don't wanna get hurt going really heavy. So 12 to 15 reps, 3 sets, let's fucking go. Alright, so the reason I really like these cable lateral raises, first of all, the side delts is what caps you, so you want to emphasize those. But if you grab a dumbbell, at the bottom there's 0 tension. Here there's no tension. Gravity is going straight down, your shoulders are doing no work. As you come up, it gets harder and harder because gravity and the lever arm gets longer, right? So now if you get in a cable, you have constant tension, so it's the same amount of effort here as it is up here. So it's the resistance profile is a lot more evenly distributed, whereas dumbbells are pretty hard here and really easy here. So cables are the way to go. All right, so 3 sets of laterals. I'm gonna raise it up about 45 degrees, and then I'm gonna go this way, kind of like a Y raise. It's gonna hit more of the rear delts, but the same concept, none of it changes. The setup doesn't change in terms of the cables, just the bench comes up. So it's from here, from low to high, really emphasizing the rear delts. Same concept. The shoulders, you don't want to go really heavy on them. You can, especially like face pulls and like chest rows or pen lay rows, that kind of thing. But whenever you want to emphasize the rear delt, go for reps. Feel your rear delts, don't let your back take over. Really focus on going out, not back. So don't think back, think you're going out. That way you really emphasize the rear delts. So again, you're using cables, so take advantage of that. Slow down your eccentrics. Don't let the weight pull you. If you're doing the bent over lateral raise, going down, gravity takes over. You can't really control it, but you're on a cable, so take advantage. Really make the muscle damage on the eccentric and grow the shit out of your rear delts. 3rd set, baby. So we're gonna do a reverse standing rear delt fly cable. I still like to use the cuffs, and then from here, just go all the way out, come back down. That one burns good. The one we just did, the seated one, went from a low to high. This one's going from high to low, so it's slightly different. This one's a little lighter, just because I'm trying to really focus on going out, not back, and getting the burn and the feel for it. It's like at 15 pounds. It takes almost no weight to get a good burn on this one. doing 3 sets of these too, 3 sets of each. If you're really feeling a good burn, you don't have to just do 3. Do 4, do 5, do 6, it doesn't matter. There's no set rule that says you can only do 3 sets. If you're feeling it, do some more. All right, that was 3 sets. We're gonna move on to the 4th and last shoulder exercise, which is gonna be a standing cable lateral raise. All 4 shoulder exercises are cables, which is fine. Get a station and hog that shit. All right, honestly, my shoulders are already fried. If it wasn't for YouTube, I would have quit right there. But we're gonna do the last one. You guys are in for a treat. Grow them shoulders. So start here, all the way up. Get a stretch, all the way up. It was a little high. You can put the cable just a little lower to get a better stretch at the bottom. I like to really come in and then come out. So with dumbbells again, you're stopped here. There's no stretch on your side delt. But if you use cables, you can come all the way here and get a good stretch and then get the strong contraction. Sets, 4 exercises, shoulders done. Move on to triceps. All right, so first tricep exercise, we're gonna do 6 sets. Why 6 sets? This machine is a treat. All right, there's a recent study that compared overhead tricep extensions with triceps press downs. And what we thought was gonna happen is that the long head would grow more here and the other 2 heads would grow more here. What we really found was all 3 heads grew better on the overhead extension. So start your movements with triceps with the overhead extension just because it has more potential for growth. You get the long head and the other 2 heads to grow more than if you would if you did a tricep push down. So 6 sets. All right, so a couple more things. Put the seat up so you can actually get a deep stretch. You put the seat down, you start to hit right here. Make it go to your freaking neck. Get a stretch. There's something called stretch-mediated hypertrophy. You get more muscle damage and therefore more growth whenever you work out in the length positions. Lastly, time and time again, full range of motion beats out partial range of motion. Go all the way down, go all the way up. Don't shortchange yourself. Get full growth. That was 6 sets of the overhead tricep extensions. Now we're gonna do 3 sets of tricep pushdowns. I like to go higher rep with these, like 12 to 15, sometimes even 15 to 20, depends on the day. But the overhead extensions, I like to do 8 to 12 reps. So on the other ones, it was pretty heavy. Now we're going light. Really focus on the squeeze. Go all the way back. Try to get your elbow behind your body. That's how you get the full contraction. And flex all the way. Three sets, 6 sets of the overhead extensions, 3 sets here, 9 sets of triceps. We started with 6 sets of laterals, so 6 sets of side delts, 6 sets of rear delts, 9 sets of triceps, now we do 9 sets of biceps. I like to start with the preacher curl, we're gonna do 6 sets there. A little bit too much room between my armpit and the pad. so there was space, so my arm was able to move. I'm gonna put the seat up just a little bit higher, lower, a little bit lower, so my armpit hits the pad. That way there's no movement. Everything is coming from the bicep. Lastly, I'm gonna do 3 sets of 8 to 10, followed by 3 sets of 12 to 15. So 3 heavy, 3 light. Let's go. That was 6 sets. Now that was a shortened position exercise. We're gonna go to the lengthened position exercise. We're gonna do cable curls. So keep your elbow behind your body. I'll show you in a second. Let's fucking go. All right, so this is a lengthened position exercise, so you don't want to go heavy. That's where injuries really occur, at the end ranges of motion. So go light, about 12 to 15, and focus on getting the contraction, but keep your elbows behind your body. That way your biceps are always in a stretch position. Let's get it. That's it. 3 sets, 12 to 15. Arms, shoulders, triceps, done, annihilated. This was a treat. It's a fucking wonderful workout. This is something I give my clients usually whenever they're they've been working out, but they plateaued. These exercises are kind of novel, especially the shoulder ones. Really focus on the eccentrics, really focus on the form, and get stronger over time. First YouTube video of fitness, baby. Let's go.